My name is Cynthia Stalmation, lead in the feminine, May 3rd and 4th at the Davenport Hotel. This is it, last week to take advantage of the early bird. I hope that you will join me. I have over 20 years of seminar experience and life coaching experience. And I also run a couple of other companies that you can find out more about if you check me out online. So, what are you going to walk away with? Well, the first thing that we're going to address is we're going to enhance and change the relationship that you have with money. If you can change the relationship you have with money, you will bring more money, you will manifest, you will attract more money into your life. And part of that relationship is often a very give and take. Think about anything that you're in a relationship. You're like, I'll give to you if you give to me, right? So I'll give to my work and then money will give back to me. And if you can expand it where you are worthy and deserving just as you are, money can come from many different places in many different circumstances if you are not attached. So we're going to look at what's your current relationship with money. What are the restraints? What are the constraints that you put on it? You are in a relationship with money. Anything that you think about and interact with, you're in a relationship. And so I want you to think about, how do you interact and how do you think about money? Are you loving and kind and grateful and so appreciative every time it shows into your life and you know it'll always be there? Or are you resentful? It's never enough. You just feel like it's just never good enough, lacking, and you interact with money like, where are you? Like, why are you never here? Or do you completely ignore your money and not think about it, disregard it? And I want you to imagine if you're in a relationship with a person and you never thought about that person, you totally ignored them, and yet you wanted them to love and support you and be there for you. I mean, how is that going to work? So we're going to update your relationship with money and see what that looks like. Then we're going to release any lingering self-perceptions that you have that hinder your business energy. So these are, maybe you started your business and you were a certain type of person, right? You had a certain knowledge and now you've expanded and grown, but you're still interacting with the world or your business in that way. These are identities. Maybe you're still carrying old identities from childhood that, you're never good enough, or that you're lazy, or that you would never make it. And now that's totally not true, but there's something in you that still believes that, and it's affecting your business. We want to get rid of that. We're also going to update and elevate your sense of worthiness to raise your financial limitations, to raise that ceiling that you feel is limited in some way. I'm only worthy of this much love. I'm only worthy and deserving of this much money. I'm only worthy and deserving of this much success. Right. And then what happens is if you go beyond, or you accumulate, or you attract more than you feel you deserve, we sabotage it. Right. We either pick a fight with our spouse, or something happens in our life and we lose it. And so we want to address that. If you're really good at manifesting, but not good at keeping, I want you to keep it. If you're not very good at manifesting, we want to increase your capacity to manifest and keep it. We're also going to heal any past traumas that you've had associated with the feminine energy. And this could be women in general. This could be your feminine energy, and why you've had to become more masculine, because you can't trust that the masculine will be there to support you. You can't trust that if you actually drop into your feminine and allow and trust for things to come into your life, that it will happen. You can't trust that, right? And so we do everything and we put ourselves through everything and we work harder and harder. And you're going to learn at this event how to shift that to where you can trust it. And the more that you trust it, the more things will come to you. We're also going to acknowledge that you being you, just as you are, your unique vibration, original spirit, you get paid for being you. And that the more that you live in your truth, the more that you express your essence, you get paid for being you, and the more financial abundant you become. And nobody believes this, right? So we're going to do that. And a lot of people, when we talk about, hey, I'm going to drop into my feminine, I'm just going to be me, nobody's going to sit on the couch and drink a beer and eat a bologna sandwich and do nothing, right? Maybe for an hour. But I promise you, the more that you live from your desires, your heart, your full expression, the more abundance and joy will come into your life. You will learn and identify and strengthen your capacity to self-heal. Now, this is really important. There's a lot of things out there that we give away our power to somebody else healing us, somebody else's knowledge. But I promise you that you have all the answers within yourself to address any situation that you have. And you're going to learn that, and you're going to deepen that. And you're going to be able to increase your capacity to self-heal. And then lastly, well, not lastly, but lastly for this little video is you're going to give your voice permission. We often get resentful because we're doing too much and nobody's taking care of us. And quite honestly, that's probably how we've trained everybody. And so we're going to give that voice permission to ask for what we want, to claim what we want so that our needs are heard, our voice is heard. So if this sounds good for you and interested, I would love to have you there. This will be one of many. I'm going to do this as an annual event. This year, Lead in the Feminine is focusing on money and business and how to open up our capacity to receive more money and to receive more success in our business. Next year, I'm thinking love. Maybe it'll be love. I'm not sure. You can let me know if you have any requests. But if you want more information, I want you to email me, contact me, register, sign up. I back up everything that I do. So if you are not, wow, this was amazing, I will give you all your money back. I promise you. I have lots of work. I've done this business for over 20 years. I have lots of people that can verify that I do get results, right? Think about it. Let me know, email me, sign up, and I hope I see you there.